Here we go, everyone. The excitement is reaching fever pitch. The FM23 Beta has been released, and we are going to head for Dutch dominance with PSV. But we've only got a couple of weeks and a couple of seasons to do it, so let's see how far we can go, shall we? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to the first episode of my PSV Beta save on FM23. Getting a little bit excited because it's a new game. It's all shiny and new. But, I say shiny and new, it all looks a little bit samey so far. Well, the first screen does, the background, etc, etc. This screen, something that we've all seen before. It's the one where it sort of tells you that I've taken over. Peter Reynolds has been confirmed as the club's new manager. Lacks a reputation of a title specialist. It's all the same as last year, really. Yeah, this is the same. Bit of history on the side, the reputation, where they're predicted to finish. Technical director, assistant manager, stadium, transfer budget and wage budget. We've got 15.5 million in the transfer budget and almost $500,000 in the wage budget. So I weren't looking at signing a load of players. It's a very good squad at PSV. So we'll have a little look and see what needs strengthening. But I've got a little bit of money to play with. This is the squad. That's our best 11 from the team report so far. No major changes to the way the game starts. All right. Club vision, ball culture, sign players under the age of 23. Work within the wage budget. All the same, really. Oh yeah, this one's a bit different because it's the new supporter culture. Develop players using the club's youth system, play attacking football, play possession football, qualify for the Champions League and be competitive against Ajax. Right, before we get into the squad and the tactics, etc, etc, it's just flashed up in the inbox about the new supporter profile update. So we'll have a little look at that. Supporters' influence on the board is high. So basically, if we don't do what they want us to do, what the supporters want us to do, more than likely the board are going to lose confidence a little bit quicker. But if I do what the fans want me to do, and I don't quite do what the board want me to do, it might actually help me keep my job for longer. Social media following of 4.7 million followers, 29,000 season ticket holders, and there are 44,295 season ticket holders, people on the waiting list to be a season ticket holder. Hardcore fan base. The hardcore sport is the most loyal and passionate section of the fan base. Is 8%. The core, there's 31%, represent the average football fan. 19% family, that supporters that tend to be temperate and patient. 21% fair weather, who the ones that are especially impatient for success. The fair weather fans are probably like your trophy hunters, I suppose, aren't they? The glory hunters, the ones that only support you when you're winning. We haven't got any corporate fans. And we've got 21% casuals, so they're less passionate and loyal than the average fan. Just run through again. They want us to qualify for the Champions League, develop players using the club's youth system, play attacking football, play possession football, and be competitive when we play Ajax. The possession football and the attacking football, I've set up a possession-based control possession tactic. I've only used the preset tactics for now. I'll tweak them as we go along. I always start off with the presets and then I tweak them after we've played a couple of games just to get a feel for the game, really. The attacking football, I'll normally set it on positive anyway, so we're going to be quite attacking. The vision, I'm just going to accept the vision, exactly what they want me to do. The transfer window is in progress. We'll start straight on the squad planner. We'll go straight on the squad planner rather than just a squad. It's taken over from the squad depth screen, the old squad depth screen. Most of you watching this, probably all of you watching this, you may have watched another person's video or you're playing the game yourself, so you would have seen this, but I'm looking at it at what we've got in the squad. So we've got Walter Benitez, Joel Drommel and Boy Waterman as our goalkeepers. Waterman's 38 years old. He's probably looking to end his career pretty soon. Both backup. So we've got an important goalkeeper. We've got a 3-star backup and then a 2-star. Might be an idea to look at probably bringing one in for next season, because if we look at next season, we're only down to the 2. But they're both influential players, so... But Drommel ain't going to get any better. Even though he is only mid-20s, so... Right backs for this season. We've got Teze, Moena, who's actually injured and he's only out for a couple of weeks. And then Branthwaite and Hoover can both play there, but they can't really. So our best right back's only a 3-star. Best left back is Philip Max, an attacking fullback, 3.5 stars. Centre backs, Romalo is best at playing as a central defender, left central defender. I will look at the different roles and stuff and change them around. It'd probably change if we change the role, wouldn't it? So the defence, we're not overly strong in defence, to be honest. Defensive midfielder, Romalo is our best centre back. He's also 30 years old, though. Could probably do with options. If we're going to carry on if we play the controlled possession, then we're probably going to need options at defensive midfield. Cody Gakpo is our best on both sides. Noni Madueke is injured and is out for up to 5 months. It's not fun, is it? Not going to get to see much of my 20-year-old English wonder kid. Mauro Jr. is also out for up to 6 weeks as well. So Gakpo, probably looking at the left. Right-hand side, El Ghazi. In the middle, we've got Joey Veerman, Mauro Jr., Xavi Simons and Gus Till can play there as well. And then up front, we've got Cody Gakpo is our best striker as well. But Luke de Jong is our captain and will probably start there for us. Unless we bring in someone else. Right, it's the eve of the Super Cup against Ajax. And there's a new feature in the game, or a new little thing that's been added. This before a game. I presume we're going to get this before every game now. The board expectations for that particular game and the supporter expectations for that particular game. So not only do we now have to meet board expectations and supporter expectations throughout the season and your 5-year plan and this, that and the other, we've now got to do it every game. The board are just expecting us to lose. They've got no specific expectations. The supporters, however, although they are expecting us to lose, they're anticipating being spoiled by some exciting attacking football. So we'll try and attack a little bit. They're counting on possession football being a chosen strategy. They want to see Walter Benitez, Anwar El Ghazi, Gus Till and Xavi Simons make their debuts. They're also cautious about the chance of claiming victory over big rivals Ajax, but not completely dismissing the possibility of boxing off an objective. We've got the match confidence now. So in the club vision, we have performance through ball feedback and supporter feedback. You've got match performance. So every single match we'll be able to see if we're meeting expectations. So yeah, that's a new thing. And we're going to end this episode with the Super Cup against Ajax. See how the match engine plays, shall we? I've chosen my team for the first competitive game in charge of PSV. And it's going to be Benitez in goal, Teze, Romalo, Obispo, Max, Sangara, Veerman, El Ghazi, Till, Gakpo and de Jong. We've got quite a few youngsters on the bench because of injuries and the fact that there's 12 subs. So our squad ain't that big, to be fair. We've managed to put a team out there. We're going to be playing a controlled possession, positive. I'm going to keep everything exactly how it is for now. We'll see how it goes, because apparently the AI is better this year, so they will react to what we're doing anyway. And we'll see how it goes during the game. And we're underway. We've got the match momentum meter up there. We've got our formation, your stats, pretty much as you were last season, really. The match momentum's something a little bit different. It will show you who's playing the best as the game goes on, I suppose. De Jong messing about with it in the box. Till has the ball just snatched away from him, and Benitez rises to catch it. There's a hoof clear. A little bit different in the match engine this year. The ball bounces around a little bit more, bobbles around rather than just in straight lines. That where it come to the Ajax player, it hit his foot and then went up in the air. But we're 1-0 down here. Lucas Ocampos bursts through the box and not the dream start, is it? If you see there, our defence, I think our high line sort of encouraged that. We didn't go back with him, and we're 1-0 down. I won't panic. I won't change it around too much. There's De Jong, Vim, and Gakpo. Gakpo goes all the way back to the keeper, who plays it out to his centre back. Sangara, great ball through. De Jong. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. De Jong smashes the ball wide. El Ghazi's already knackered. 35 minutes into his debut. Oh, he's suffered a bruised foot. He's not knackered. He's just suffered a bruised foot. We'll wait till half time. We're only 1-0 down. Only 1-0 down. Couple of changes. We're going to drop our line as well. We play standard with a low block, but still try and control possession. So we're going to sit back a little bit more. See, it kind of worked, to be fair. We've dropped back a little bit. Before they played the through ball and latched onto it, that one, we held our line and he had to shoot from distance and put it well over. So, tactical manoeuvre that actually worked for now, but they've scored anyway. Mohamed Kudus has put Ajax 2-0 up, and this is not the dream start. Not the dream start at all. There's no assistant recommendations or anything. Nothing's come up in the dugout. 3-0, Florian Grilic. Not quite sure what to do here, to be honest. Let's switch to the Gegenpress. Right, we're bringing Xavi Simons on and we're switching to the Gegenpress. We're going to go attacking and see if we can at least get ourselves back into this game. Our defence has just capitulated there. Oh. I said about doing a beta save with PSV because I was extremely excited about the players at my disposal. I've looking at the real life PSV squad. The players they've got are brilliant, like some exceptional young talent, and I thought it would be a lot of fun. Getting Cody Gakpo with his first goal of the season. I thought it'd be a lot of fun to play as PSV, play some entertaining, exciting football with a bunch of brilliant youngsters, a couple of good experienced players mixed in there as well. And my first game, we're getting absolutely ironed out by Ajax. 4-0 down in an hour. But good finish from Cody Gakpo to pull us one back. I'm not going to start thinking we're going to make a comeback. They're probably going to add a fifth at some point. How badly our defence has played. Yeah, there you go. Over the top, Steven Berghaus. I think that's how you pronounce it. And we're approaching the dying minutes of this game. Ajax have won the Super Cup with a very convincing victory. and they could have added a sixth to put the cherry on top. They got the icings there, the sprinkles, etc. They could have just had the cherry. So, first trophy lift of my FM23 cycle is someone else doing it. Ajax have won the Super Cup. They lift the trophy in celebration, and we're on the losing side. But hopefully, we won't have to see too many teams lift trophies against us in this save. Looks like the same sort of celebrations from last year as well. Look, here, there's still the cartwheel. So they haven't really done anything with the trophy lifts either. The celebrations after winning a trophy are exactly the same. We were very weak. We're 5-1 loss to Ajax for the first game of the season. And there is much work to be done. Right, that's going to wrap up this episode. We got a game in. We got to see some of the new gameplay animations. Pretty much the same game, really, to be honest, from what I've seen so far. I mean, I've only literally played a couple of weeks. I think it was 17th of July, I think, that the season started, or the game started for me. It's now the 1st of August, so we've only had a couple of weeks. I haven't really looked into it in much detail. But so far, looking at the game, the squad planner, it was squad depth last year, squad planner now, and you can look a couple of seasons in advance. I haven't really looked at the data hub or the scouting stuff. I did say before that I had a little bit of money, but there's no wage budget left. So I don't think I'll be making any signings unless anyone goes. But yeah, it's just things have been reworded. A couple of little things are a little bit more shiny. The interface looks a little bit better than it did last year, but you would think with the different skins and stuff that people put out throughout the season, or throughout the course of a cycle for a game, if other people can design fantastic skins that look brilliant, that function better, you'd think Sports Interactive would be able to do that themselves, wouldn't you? But yeah, it is what it is. The gameplay itself, when we played our match against Ajax, looks a little bit better. Some of the animations are new. The ball looks more realistic now. It sort of bobbles about a little bit rather than just going in straight lines. But unfortunately, we're on the end of a 5-1 defeat, so it wasn't much fun to watch. But yeah, I guess we'll see how the season goes. Thank you very much for watching my first episode of the beta for FM23. Hopefully you'll join me for episode 2 and beyond. Anyway, thank you again for watching. I will see you again very soon. Bye-bye for now.